Now at noon, the Hialeah teen accused of brutally stabbing his mom to death is back in court today. CBS News Miami's Steve Majiri is your reporter live at the courthouse. And Steve, his attorneys are trying to get his confession thrown out.
That's right, and our Chelsea Jones was just in the courtroom and just told us that a ruling has come out and says that the motion to get that evidence suppressed is denied. And things got really testy at the beginning here. The defense attorney had accused the prosecution of lying in court while objecting about a characterization of a 911 call that was used. That's one of the two confessions that the prosecution says that they have. But we can go to the video. You can see that Derek Rosa was in court here for this hearing. The defense has said that Rosa was too young to know his rights, but the state's attorney argued that a 13-year-old can waive their rights. Rosa was 13 when this happened. The state argued that Rosa's state of mind during the interview showed that he knew what he was doing when he nodded yes when asked if he killed his mother by detectives. The state also argued that the entire Miranda warning was read to Rosa and said that Rosa acknowledged that he understood each of the rights as they were being read to him. The defense tried to raise whether her client was under duress and had suicidal thoughts, but the defense attorney said her client was also under medication and says that's relevant. But soon after the prosecution started their arguments, the defense objected and said the prosecutor was lying about a characterization of that 911 call. The judge didn't like that. Take a listen.
He does not say, "What do I do to not be killed?" It is inaccurate. It is a lie. That's not what he says.
I beg your pardon, can you repeat that last part?
That is not what he says, Your Honor. I would submit that the call speaks for itself.
Yes, that part was fine. It was something else I thought I heard.
It's inaccurate.
Excuse me, ma'am. About a characterization of what the attorney in this court said. That's not going to happen here.
And when the defense went up to make their arguments, the judge appeared to interject and question the defense's arguments much more than we saw from the prosecution. But again, our Chelsea Jones is in the courtroom and just told us that the motion to suppress that evidence has been denied. Naja?
All right, Steve, thank you for the very latest from the courtroom.